you don't have to be there and do every single thing. Like, release yourself from that limiting belief.
In life in general, it's all about communication and asking to get that answer.
Even if you have 30 minutes every night where you have your mommy and me time with your kiddos, like, that really matters to them, and that's the time. And I say it's like quality over quantity. So my girls were in swimming, ballet, cheer, Chinese class,
Oh my gosh.
and something else I forgot. And I
Wow.
was like, this is too much stuff. Like, every afternoon I'm
Yeah.
shuttling them to something. It's crazy. And so the last 2 years we whittled it down. Oh, the other thing was tennis. So now we're only doing tennis and cheer, but they're doing competitive cheer. So we have practices like 2 to
Gosh.
3 times a week. And then on Sunday, I have 2 girls. They're in different cheer squads. And so I'm at the cheer competition from like 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. because
Oh my
they have different
gosh.
times on stage. It's crazy. And also, I have so much work to do. Like, I was writing a
Mhm.
book, I'm running businesses, I planned an entire women's conference. And so I sat my girls down and I was like, hey, look, how important is it that mommy watches your practices? Not the recital or the
Mhm.
actual stage time or the tournament, but like practice, which happens, at least 2 times a week. And they
Mhm.
were like, oh, you don't have to come to practice. And I was like, oh, you don't really care that much? And they were like, no, just come for the main things. And I was like, oh, this whole time I was beating myself up
Yeah.
to go to all these practices and like pay attention and whatever. And they don't even care that much. And then the older twin, she was like, no, mommy, you have so much work to do. Like, you should do your work. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
She's like my
So
mini me. Yeah,
sweet.
and so I now like released myself
yeah.
from that feeling that I need to be
Yes.
there for every single practice, and that freed
Mhm.
up so much time. And so sometimes I'll drive them to their practice and then I'll go in the car and like make TikToks or answer emails or take a Zoom call or like
Yeah.
do the things that I need to do in life. And then I'm still there picking them up. I go to all the main things. And
Mhm.
I guess the point I'm trying to make is that like you don't have to be there and do every single thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, release yourself from that limiting belief, because actually most of the time I think the kids don't really mind that much.
And I think you bring up a really good point is ask your kids, right? Like this whole
Yes.
time we're thinking, oh, they think we're a terrible mom. I need to show up more and more and more. But if you just sit down and have a conversation, like, do your practices matter to you? And they're like, no, mom, like I just care that you're there for X, Y, and Z. And then
Yeah.
you get some clarity. And also, I mean, just in life in general, it's all about communication and asking to get that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Like,
every night when I'm not traveling, we always have mommy and me time. Like, that has been a thing since they were like babies. And we used to do it always together because they're twins. And until they were like 9 years old, they shared the same room. So we always did like mommy and me, which was like bath time, sing a song, pray or meditate or journal or something, read a book, snuggle. But now they're in separate rooms and we have separate mommy and me time, which is so
Oh.
important because that's when they tell me like the playground tea, like so and so was friends with so and so, but they're fighting, and then so and so didn't get invited to so and so's birthday party. I'm like, oh, tell me all the playground tea.
aw.
So I think the point is people are like, oh, I'm so busy, I'm trying to do whatever. Like, even if you have 30 minutes every night where you have your mommy and me time with your kiddos, like, that really matters to them, and that's the time. And I say it's like quality over quantity. Like, we could watch a movie together for 2 hours, but like I'm not paying attention and asleep during half the movie. Like, that's not quality time. But like our 30-minute mommy and me time at the end of every night is when I feel like I really get to connect with my kids.